J.J. McCarthy would be off the board within the first 5 NFL draft picks. I think if he falls into the right situation where a team has an offensive-minded head coach, I think he would be really successful at the next level. Playing in Michigan in a pro-style offense, J.J. McCarthy has already shown he can play in the NFL scheme. He is a very efficient passer who can also hurt you with his legs. His poise, consistency, and ability to learn quick can make him a day one starter if he lands with the right team. We've seen the Vikings over the past few weeks put themselves in position to get him, and I think they have a very good shot. Which team do you guys think will land J.J. McCarthy? Dan Orlovsky seems to be pretty high on J.J. McCarthy. Check out his breakdown. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comment section. Like and subscribe.
Yeah, he's in many ways the Terminator in the pocket. And I think mechanically, the consistency that he plays with is such a big deal. So against Rutgers defensively, you're going to get Roman Wilson coming down in motion. He's going to run a deep crossing route. Now, when he comes on this deep crossing route, this defender is going to trail him in man coverage. So the ball placement has to be paramount. In man coverage, you got to be able to throw guys away from that defender. Now, as a pocket passer who McCarthy is, mechanically, you have to be sound to be able to throw that ball exactly where you want to do. He's going to do a fantastic job. And I want everyone to see the 1, 2, 3 in his drop, and they're going to see a subtle hitch. You got to play on time versus man coverage. That ball is going to be placed perfectly out front to Roman Wilson. Now, the back angle shows there's such little nuance to why he's the Terminator in the pocket that matters the most. Rutgers is going to bring a little bit of a defensive stunt. Now, before you see the drop, I want everyone at home really pay attention to where JJ is, okay? He's in between number 77 and number 60. That's his starting point, and where his drop, if it was on paper, you would align to. Now, pay attention to where he starts and then where he finishes. Now, the challenge is when Rutgers brings this stunt, okay, you're going to see that defensive lineman wrap. Michigan's going to try to pick it off. Now, if JJ stays in this spot, which he's repped with this drop so often, that defender is going to make that pocket muddy and impact that throw. But also, you have to still play on time and in rhythm. Man coverage, that defender is going to be trailing there. You can't take forever, okay? Watch the subtlety of his movement. He's going to start here and slowly with one step move over to make sure that he has operational space to make this throw. Now watch, you're going to see this, okay? This moment right here is where he's going to shift his body one step over as Roman Wilson's running that crosser, but also stay on time. It can't be 2 hitches. It has to only be 1. Watch this out of JJ. Gets in that hitch. Now, this is what I love about it. Roman Wilson's running that way. His body is perfectly aligned to throw that ball out this way, while also, remember, I told you guys, he had to get away from that defender. If JJ stayed in plane, that defender ruins that pass. But just the subtlety of the movement gets him away while also aligning his body to make that throw to a crossing wide receiver versus man coverage. And look at that throw. It's absolutely perfect. If it's a yard behind him, that ball is going to be broken up. The consistency in how McCarthy does that and the training in how he does that, you could watch that and go, that's real life NFL football. Muddy pocket, you got to be able to move just subtlety away from the defender, but also still make that throw on time, on rhythm, and on placement.